Grand rising to all y'all spirits out there. Welcome back to another yoga video. This is day 5 of 30 of our 30-day consistency challenge. And today we are finally doing our power flow. We're doing our sweat, our hoo-ha. Yesterday my stomach was hurting, so we did a stomach ache. And then the day before that, it was recovery. But today we are finally pumping it up a notch. So when you guys are ready, go ahead and meet me on the mat. And we are going to start with taking a deep breath in. Raising our hands, raising our gaze. And then we're going to exhale all our breath out and lower our hands down to our sides. Let's go ahead and turn so we're facing the front of our mat. Go ahead and take another deep breath. Raise your hands, raise your gaze. As you exhale, go ahead and forward fold. Release all your breath. When you're ready, you're going to take an inhale. You're going to walk your hands out to a high plank. Go ahead and adjust your plank. Take a breath here. As you exhale, we're going to go down to chaturanga. Go ahead and lower down to your belly all the way. When you want, we're going to place our hands down to the mat or our forearms. And we're going to lift our chest, lift our gaze to cobra pose. Let's take a breath here. Now as we exhale, we're going to shift, tuck our toes and shift to downward dog. Let's take a breath here. Optional to walk, step, or jump your feet to your hands. Me, I'm going to step. We can do our jump on the next round. So take your breath in. Exhale, walk, step, or jump your feet to your hands. Exhale all your breath out. We're going to inhale, halfway lift. Go ahead and place your hands on your thighs. Exhale all your breath out, forward fold. Let's inhale, raise our hands, raise our gaze. Fully stand up. As you exhale, you're going to forward fold. Let's inhale and step our legs back to downward dog. And let's exhale, shift our weight forward to plank. Take a breath here in plank. Exhale down to chaturanga. Take your back bend of choice. Me, I'm going to go with upward dog. I'm going to take a breath here. I'm going to exhale, tuck my toes, and shift back to downward dog. Exhaling all my breath out here. When you're ready, take a deep breath in. Optional to hop, step, or jump your leg to your hands. Me, I'm going to jump this time, so I'm going to bend my legs. And then I'm going to hop to forward fold. Exhale all my breath out. Inhale, halfway lift. Placing my hands on my thighs. Exhale all my breath out. We're going to inhale, we're going to fully stand, raise our hands, raise our gaze. Exhale, forward fold once more. We're going to inhale, we're going to step to downward dog. I'm going to take a breath here. Exhale and shift your weight forward. Take a breath here in plank. Exhale and lower down to your back bend of choice. Me, I'm going to upward dog, so the tops of my feet are still on the mat, but my thighs, legs, and everything else is off the mat. Taking a breath here. And then we're going to exhale and push back to downward dog. Take a breath in downward dog. Optional to hop, step, or jump. I am jumping, so I'm going to exhale and jump my feet to my hands. Exhaling all my breath out. Let's take a deep inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fully fold. Inhale, raise your hands, raise your gaze all the way. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, step to plank. Hold your breath here. Exhale to back bend of choice. Take your breath in your back bend. And we're going to exhale to downward dog. Now I want you guys to stay in your downward dog and just start walking it out. Walk out your downward dog, guys. Go ahead and introduce some hip movements while you're walking it out. Keep that breath nice and steady. Find stillness in 3, 2, 1. Find stillness, take a breath. As you exhale, we're going to lower down to tabletop. So go ahead and drop your knees. Take this time to readjust. Your wrists are under your shoulders. Your hips and knees are hip distance apart. Once you're in tabletop, go ahead and take a breath in. And as you exhale, shift your weight forward. So your shoulders are coming over your wrists. We're going to inhale and shift our weight back, sitting on our heels. So kind of just a seesaw formation kind of going on. Inhaling, going over, exhaling, shifting back. We're just warming up our wrists because we're going to be doing a lot of exercises on our wrists today. We're going to be doing some planks, some side planks. So we just want our wrists to be really warmed up before we start into all that. Now let's start introducing some figure 8 motions. So basically you're just drawing an 8 with your body, going over your wrist, sending your hips back. You're going to do this a couple times, then you're going to reverse your figure. Let's keep our breath nice and steady. Now let's reverse. If you're going clockwise, go the other way. If you're going counterclockwise, go clockwise. Alrighty. When you guys are ready, let's go ahead and sink down onto our heels. Let's raise our hands out in front of us and let's open and close our fist. Taking a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Keep that motion generating. Feel that heat in your hands, feel that heat in your wrist. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Let's count to 30, guys. Deep breath in, deep breath out. 2 more seconds to go. 10 more seconds to go. Alrighty guys, let's lower our hands, let's shake out our wrists, shake out our arms, just shake that all out. Go ahead and clasp your hands together. Let's start rolling out our wrists. What way you're going, it does not matter because we're going to switch it around anyway. So keep it rolling, keep it rolling. Your breath nice and steady, and when you guys are ready, let's go ahead and switch the opposite direction. Keep this going for 3, for 2, and for 1. Extend your hands out in front of you and go ahead and flip your wrists. So your palms are facing away from you, your fingertips and nail beds are facing towards you. Go ahead and flip your wrists and push your hands away from you. Go ahead and just push them away, still keeping your fingers interlaced, creating some tension in this area. Keep your breath nice and steady here. Hold this for 3, for 2, and 1. Go ahead and shake your arms out, shake your wrist out. Give yourself a good shake in. Now when you guys are ready, go ahead and meet back in a tabletop. I want you guys to tuck your toes and shift your weight back to downward dog. Just like so. Take this time to walk out your dog. Walking for 3, for 2, and for 1. Go ahead and shift your weight back. Take a breath in. And a breath out. Breathe all your breath out. Let's stay in stillness for 3, for 2, and for 1. When you guys are ready, we're going to take an inhale, bend our legs, and kick our right leg up to 3-legged dog. Be sure to keep your hips squared. Take a breath here in 3-legged dog. As you exhale, we're going to take our knee, we're going to touch it to our nose. Hold it here, guys. Take a breath in. Exhale, shift back to 3-legged dog. Take a breath here. Exhale, bring knee to right elbow. Hold it here, guys. Hold it here. Take a breath in. Exhale, shift it back to 3-legged dog. Take a breath in. Exhale, right knee to left elbow. Hold it here, guys. Exhale, shift it back to 3-legged dog. Take one more deep breath in. As you exhale, you're going to place your right foot between your legs. Go ahead and adjust your position, making sure your base is nice and steady. When you guys are ready, go ahead and raise your hands. Inhale. If you want, you guys keep your hands just like this, or you can clasp them together in prayer. You can breathe into your chest. Let's stay for another inhale. Exhale and drop your hands to the ground. As you inhale, you're going to take your right leg, you're going to push it back so you're in plank. And then you're going to exhale down to your belly. Go ahead and take your back bend of choice. I'm going with Cobra. Let's stay for one inhale. And exhale back into downward dog. Go ahead and walk that out. We're going to repeat this on the left side now. So when you guys are ready, take a deep breath in. Exhale and kick your left leg to three-legged dog. Take a breath here. Exhale, bring your knee to your nose. Take a breath here. Exhale, drive it back to three-legged dog. Inhale. Elbow to knee now. Left elbow. Hold it. Inhale. Exhale, drive it back, three-legged dog. One more breath in. Touching the elbow. Well, right elbow to left knee now. Hold it for an inhale. Exhale, back. Three-legged dog. One more inhale here. Placing left foot in between your hands on your exhale. Let me just shimmy that in there. Take this time to readjust. When your base is centered and you are ready, go ahead and raise your hands, raise your gaze with an inhale. As I exhale, I'm going to clasp my hands together and bring them down to prayer. Let's stay for another breath. As you exhale, we're going to place our hands down to the mat. We're going to take a breath in, or we're going to shift our left leg down so we're in high plank. All right, once in plank, go ahead and take a breath in. Exhale, shift your weight forward. Go down to your belly. Nice, slow, and controlled. Exhale all your breath out. As you inhale, go ahead and take your back bend of choice. Me, I'm going to go with upward dog. So I'm placing my feet flat against the mat. And I'm getting ready to lift myself up off the mat. So only my feet are on the mat. Take another breath in. As you exhale, shift to downward dog. Go ahead and start walking that dog out. When you guys are ready, find stillness. Let's take a breath here. And as you exhale, go ahead and ripple your weight forward to high plank. Take a breath here. And when you're ready, we're going to take our right foot. We're going to step it to the side and lift our right hand in the air. If this is too much for you, go ahead and drop your left knee down so you're in this triangle formation. This is a modified side angle, okay? Not side angle, but side plank. But if you guys are looking for that challenge, you can go ahead and step your left leg back as well. Lift your hips. Take a breath here. And a breath out. Take another breath in. When you guys are ready, we're going to take our right hand, place it to the mat, and step back into high plank. Take a breath here. And exhale down to your belly. That is good. Take your back bend of choice. I'm going with Cobra. Stay in your back bend for one more breath in. Exhale, shift to downward dog. Go ahead and walk it out. Take this time to readjust. Walk it out, walk it out. Take another breath here. Exhale and ripple your way forward to plank. Let's repeat that on the left side now. We're going to take our left foot, place it by the right, and raise our left hand towards the sky, lifting our hips. If this is too much for you, take your right leg, drop it down to the ground. Now you're in a modified side plank. Like I said before, if you're looking for that challenge, if you don't want some modified, that's perfectly okay. Just take your leg and put it back. Let's stay for 3 breaths, guys. Deep breath in, deep breath out. 2 more to go. Last one. Exhale and release. As we release, we're going to place our hands back down to the side, and we're going to lower down the chaturanga all the way to our bellies. This time, we're not going to go into a back bend. We're going to take our forearms, we're going to place them on the mat, or you can place them out in front of you, and we're just going to rest our head on it just to catch our breaths. We are only staying in this rest position for 5 seconds, so let's make it count. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, that's 5 breaths. When you guys are ready, go ahead and place your hands down to your sides, close to your rib cage, tuck your toes. Y'all don't know what happened to the connection. It was literally just went out of nowhere. My apologies for the bad connection, y'all, but we are back. Meet me back on the mat. Let's go back into tabletop. Once your positions are secured, what we're going to do, we're going to take a deep breath in. Now, as we exhale, we're going to lift our knees up off the mat. I know this might be a little bit intense, just about an inch or 2 off the mat. And let's keep our core nice and tight. Let's take a breath here. And a breath out. Take another breath in. Exhale and release. And slowly drop your knees back down to the mat. Okay, now we're going to repeat that a couple more times, guys. So when you guys are ready, if it helps, you guys can tuck your toes. Me, I had my feet flat against the ground, but I was only doing that for more of an intenser stretch, more of an extremer challenge. But if you're not used to that and you're not looking for that, just go ahead and tuck your toes. Because having your feet flat on there and lifting up is kind of building a lot of strength on your ankles. But if your ankles aren't used to that type of pressure, it might be a bit painful. Let's go ahead and tuck your toes if you're not used to that. We're going to take a deep breath in. Let's exhale and shift our knees up. Just an inch or 2 off the mat. Keep our core tight. Let's keep it together. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Deep breath here. Deep breath out. Last breath. Exhale, slowly drop your knees down. All right, let's do that one more time, guys. We're gonna lift up just once more. We're gonna hold it for 3 breaths. We're gonna lower it back down. When you guys are ready, let's take a deep breath in. Exhale, lift up, and just an inch or 2 off the mat. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. 2 more to go. Last one. Exhale, slowly release. Go ahead and sit on your heels. You guys can rub that out, because I know if you're doing that, then your thighs are on fire. Let's go ahead and just rub that out really quickly. Whew. I know that was a lot, but it's worth it, guys. It's totally worth it. When you guys are ready, let's go ahead and meet each other on our glutes. So shift your legs out in front of you, just like so. We're going to take a deep breath in. We're going to raise our hands, raise our gaze. And as we exhale, we're going to hinge at the hips and slightly fold forward. Notice how my spine is straight and not rounding. What you want to do is hinge here in this area. You don't want to try to go for it like this. You see how my spine is now rounded? See, this is not what you want to do. You don't want to do that. You want to keep your spine nice and straight. This will help me keep my spine straight. I like to imagine I'm a mountain. Imagine I'm like stretching up, like going up, kind of like this. So I'm extending my spine upward. So while I'm extending, I'm hinging at the hips. So I'm still actively extending while I'm folding forward. So that's what kind of helps me. It might help you guys. And if not, hey, there's other ways to skin cat. You know what I mean? So let's take a deep breath here. And a deep breath out. Let's take another deep breath in. And exhale and release. Let's walk our hands back. That felt good. All right, inhale, raise your hands, raise your gaze. Let's forward fold one more time. Maybe this time you go a little bit deeper. Maybe this time you don't. Hey, it's all good. The goal is really to touch your stomach to your thighs. That helps. One more breath here. Exhale and release. That is good, that is good. When you're ready, let's turn so that we're facing the fronts of our mats. Let's go ahead and spread our legs just a little bit wider than what we usually used to. Once you're in your wide legs seated position, we're going to take a deep breath in. Go ahead and raise your hands, raise your gaze. And as you exhale, we're going to slightly fold forward. Hinging at our hips. If you want, you guys can place your hands on your ankles, your knees, your thighs, or place them just directly out in front of you. You can lower to your forearms, or you can stay on your hands, whatever's most comfortable to you. Me, I'm gonna lower down to my forearms. I might even place my head on them if I'm able to reach that far today. But if not, it's still totally fine. Whatever position you find yourself in, we're just gonna stay there for 3 breaths. So deep breath in, deep breath out. 2 more to go. Last one. Exhale and release. Let's walk our hands back. Let's pull our legs together, pull them right in front of us. Go ahead and take another deep breath in. Raise your hands, raise your gaze. Exhale, fold forward. Maybe this time you was able to fold a bit deeper than you were the last time. Let's stay for 2 breaths, guys. Last breath. Exhale and release. When you guys are ready, let's meet on our backs. Go ahead and face forward. Go ahead and lay down on your back. Ooh, and I just felt a pop in my back. A good pop though, a good pop. Once you guys are down on your backs and on your mats, I want you to go ahead and lift your knees or legs kind of in the air. So you're kind of in this 90-degree angle. You're making this 90-degree angle with your legs. Now what you're going to do, you're going to raise your hands above you. Almost like you're doing a push-up, but in the air. So your hands are above you, your wrists are flexed, your fingertips are facing away from you. They're facing away. Now what we're going to do, we're going to sit up, touch our elbows to our knees, and sit back down. So basically we're doing some crunches, just like a crunch variation. This position right here actually helps with crow pose. If you guys are trying to do crow pose and things like that, tightening your core, strengthening your core is a big part of that. So if you guys are in that process, go ahead and add this to your list of exercises that you would do because this is extremely helpful. So go ahead, raise your hands, raise your gaze. Now we're gonna do 2 sets of 10, so that is 20 in all. So when you guys are ready, let's start. That's one, and if your hands don't, well not hands, but if your elbows don't touch your knees, that is okay, like it's a practice. You will eventually get there. You feel me, you feel me? That's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. 3-second rest. 1, 2, and 3. Let's start again. Up and down, that is 1. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, 3-second rest, active rest. Keep your legs in the air, arms in the air as well. And one more breath. All right, when you guys are ready, you can go ahead and lower your arms. Don't lower them to the ground. We're just gonna lower them to their sides, just like this. Go ahead and lift your chest. Lift your head, lift your chest. So you're in a formation like this. And the goal is to just kind of start touching your ankles, so side to side. We're gonna do that for 2 sets of 10 as well, so that is 20 again. So when you guys are ready, go ahead and lift up. And let's start. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Active rest for 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. Lift back up, lift your chest, lift your head. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Go ahead, lower your chest, lower your head. Still keep your legs in the air. Still keep your arms in the air. Active rest, 3 seconds. Let's go. 1, 2, and 3. Go ahead and raise your legs completely. Touch your toes are in the air. If you want, you guys can point or you can flex. Me, I'm going to flex my feet. And the goal is we're doing some toe touches. If you don't touch your toes, that is okay. Like I said, it's a process. It's a process. But the goal is just to reach up. See, I didn't even touch my toes. I'm still learning. I touched my ankle. So whatever you touch is okay. If you can reach your toes, hey, my goal is to be like you then. But if you can't, you're like me and you're getting there. So let's go ahead and do 2 sets of 10. So that is 20 in all again. When you guys are ready, let's start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Active rest, 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. Let's go again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Active rest. Keep your legs up, keep your arms up. 3 seconds. That's 1, 2, and that's 3. This time we're going to toe touch again, but instead of going up and down, we are going to go up. We're going to stay up for 3 breaths. When you guys are ready, let's reach up. 3 breaths, guys, starting now. 1, 2, and 3. Lower down. We're going to repeat that 2 more times. So let's stay in our active rest for 3 seconds. That's 1, 2, and 3. You ready, guys? Let's lift up. Hold in there for 3 breaths. 1 breath. 2 breaths. And 3. Go ahead and lower down. We're going to do that one more time, guys. Active rest, 3 seconds. All right, that was 3 seconds, guys. Go ahead and lift up. This is our last time. Let's make it count. 1, 2, and 3. Go ahead and release. Slowly release. Let's go ahead and drop our legs slowly. Slowly drop your legs. Slowly place your knees to the ground. Now we are in a passive rest. Now this passive rest for 5 breaths, guys. If you want, you guys can lay your hands down to your side. Me, I'm going to place my hands on my abdominal, and we're going to keep our breath nice and steady. Three more breaths in passive rest. Last breath in passive rest. All right, passive rest is over, guys. We're gonna get ready for our next exercise. This time what we're gonna do, we're gonna lift our feet up back into our 90-degree angle, and we're going to lift our hands as well. This time we're just gonna start rocking. Keep rocking, keep rocking until you are up in a boat pose. Just like so, all right? Optional to keep your legs like this or to straighten them. Straightening them will give you a more intense stretch. So if you guys ain't ready for that, you can keep them low, or if you're looking for a really challenge, you can go ahead and keep your feet. Go ahead and like grasp the edge of your feet, just like so, and pull them closer to you and lower them out. So it's like going in, going out. It's a real challenge. If you ain't looking for that challenge, just stay like this. Just stay like this. And you're gonna hold whatever variation of boat pose that you chose for 5 breaths. So when you guys are ready, deep breath in, deep breath out. 4 more to go. Three more breaths. You got it, guys. You got it. Hold it. You guys got this. We only have 2 more to go. 2 more breaths. Last one. You got this. Last breath. Exhale and release. Go ahead and release your feet very slowly. That was good. Go ahead and lower your legs. Shake that out. Shake out your arms. Shake out your wrists. Just shake everything out. We are shaking for 3, shaking for 2, and shaking for 1. Let's find stillness. Take a breath here. When you guys are ready, let's pull our legs back close to us. And let's go back into boat pose. This time we're going to do a different exercise. We're going to tap one foot, raise it, tap the other foot, raise it. You guys get that? So when you guys are ready, go ahead and meet me in your boat pose. Me, I'm going to rock back into it because that kind of helps me. Like going into it like this, it's a bit more intense for me. So I like to just go back onto my back and rock back into it. I don't know why I like to do it that way, but it's just more helpful for me. So maybe it might be more helpful for you. But when you guys get there, let's go ahead. We're going to start with our right foot. Tap your toes, up. Tap your toe, and up. We're going to do that 10 times, guys. So, that's 1. That's 2. 3. 4. 5. That's 6. 7. That's 8. 9. And 10, active rest. Pull your thighs to you. Hold those legs up. Do not let them touch the ground. We are active resting. For 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and raise those legs back up. Release those thighs. This time we're going to touch both feet to the ground. Raise them back up 10 times. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Go ahead, pull those thighs in. Don't let your feet touch the ground. We are active resting. Active resting for 3, for 2, and 1. Go ahead and raise those legs back up. This is our last time. This is our last time, guys. Last time in this boat pose exercise. And then we can full on passive rest. We're going to do the toe touches again. So that's 1, that's 2, that's 3, that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Pull your legs together. Go ahead and slowly drop your feet to the ground. Go ahead and lay your back against the mat. Passive rest. Passive rest for 5 breaths. 4 more breaths to go. Last breath, guys. Alrighty, we're gonna get ready for our next exercise. I know some of y'all are probably like, damn, my core cannot take it anymore. How many core exercises are we finna do? 2 more, y'all. Just 2 more core exercises to go. I promise y'all. Just 2 more, and we can give our core a rest. So when you guys are ready, we're gonna sit up, touch our toes, sit back down. You give me? That's 1, and then our other one we're gonna do after this. We're gonna do 2 rounds of 10, so that's 20 in all. So when you guys are ready, go up, touch your toes, go down, up, touch your toes, go down. 7 more to go, guys. Up, touch your toes, down. 6 more to go. 5 more. 4 more to go. And y'all, I am sliding away. If y'all struggle with that, usually a partner helps. A partner to sit on your feet while you do this usually helps. But my partner is doing something else right now. Where's my partner, man? Where's my partner to sit on my feet while I do this? Just 3 more to go, guys. 3 more to go. Last 2, last 2. Last 1. We're gonna rest 3 seconds here. 1, 2, and 3. Go back down. 10 more to go. 10 more to go. First, let me pull myself closer because I swear I am sliding away. I know I'm not the only one who be struggling with that. Who be sliding away. Alright, you guys ready? Let's go. Up and down. That's 1. Up and down. That's 2. And down. That's 3. Down. That's 4. Down. That's 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. Let me scoot. And 10. Whew, that was good. Resting for 3 reps. Alrighty, go ahead and raise your legs. 90-degree angle. If you guys remember the first exercise we were doing elbow touches like that. This time we're gonna touch our elbows to our knees, but we're gonna hold it. And we're gonna hold that for 3 breaths, and we're gonna do that 6 times. I know some of y'all are like, 6 times? 6 times? But yeah, 6 times, okay, y'all? I promise y'all, this is the last core exercise. And I swear we can do a rest. We can do a passive rest. So when you guys are ready, go ahead, 90-degree angle right here. Raise your hands as if you're doing a push-up. And go ahead and lift up. Lift your chest, lift your knees, lift everything. Touch your elbows to your knees. Hold it 3 breaths. Go ahead and engage that core, y'all. And release. We're only staying for one breath here. One breath. Lift up. Hold it for 3. That's 1. That's 2. That's 3. Go ahead and lower it down. Hold it for 1 breath here. Lift back up. That's 1 breath. That's 2 breaths. That's 3. Lower it back down. 3 more to go. Only 3 more to go. 1 breath here. Come on, let's lift back up. 2 more breaths here. Go ahead and release back down. 1 breath, 1 breath. And we're back up. Touching our elbows to our knees. Last one. Exhale down. Y'all, this is our last one. Let's make it count. Gotta make this count. We are lifting up. Hold it, y'all. Hold it. 2 more breaths here. Last one. And release. Go ahead and set your feet down to the ground. We are going to passive rest. You can rest your hands on your mat, or you can place them on your abdomen, wherever you want. Me, I'm keeping them on my stomach. I'm keeping them on my stomach. We are resting for 5 breaths. Three more breaths to go. Two more breaths. Last breath here. Now you guys can go ahead and lower your legs. Go ahead and lower your legs all the way down to the ground. Go ahead and set your arms down to the mat as well. We're going to take this time to regulate our breathing, regulate our heart rate. So if you're like me, after doing all that core exercises, your heart is pumping, it's going, and you're sweating. Like, my palms are so sweaty. My feet are sweaty. Everything is sweaty. I'm just like, dang, put in the work today. So let's go ahead and rest our arms, rest our legs. Let's go ahead and regulate our breathing. All right, my breath is feeling regulated. I'm still bringing down my body, bringing down everything, because we are going to bring this practice to a close soon. Let's go ahead and center our minds, center our vessels, center our spirits. Let's all be one and present here in this moment. Go ahead and clear your mind of any unwanted thoughts, any unwanted feelings. Just go ahead and clear your space right now. And if you guys are asking why I was just fanning right now, look, that's just a mental trick. It's just a mental trick. Help to clear the mind, help to clear the thoughts. It's a mental trick. Fan away anything unwanted. Once you guys are in your clear and open space, let's bring some gratification in our minds. Let's bring that intention in our minds. I say this every practice, and I'm going to keep saying it every practice. because we need to find something to be thankful and grateful for so we can bring more things to be grateful and thankful for. So go ahead, go and look in your mind right now, find anything to be grateful for, whether it is tangible or not, whether it's a mental thing you're grateful for or it's an actual physical thing you're grateful for. Whatever it is, just bring it to your mind. Once you have whatever it is you have in your mind, go ahead and resonate with that feeling. Not really the thought or whatever you're imagined that's in your mind right now, but the feeling that it gives you. Go ahead and resonate with that feeling. Attach to it and try to amplify that. Amplify it with the intentions of bringing more things to be grateful for. Manifesting the ability to materialize, all right? Materialize more stuff to be grateful for. See how a smile just got brought to my face automatically? Automatically, just being in that space just controls the vessel, just to straight up bring a smile to your face. Get you in that light, giddy energy. Make you feel like you're finna float away. Now let's just stay in that space. Hone in on that space. We're gonna stay in there for 3, for 2, and for 1. Let's go ahead and start shifting our space. Shifting our space to what our intentions are. What are the intentions we want to be in today? What do we want to flow into today? What wave we want to be into? Me, it is a Sunday, it is solar day, it is, day of the creativity, day of the inner gold. So me, I am shifting my intentions to my creative flow, something that I'm gonna do creative today, whether that be making some jewelry, because I like to do that, or painting, drawing, maybe working on my books. Y'all got a book. I'm gonna put my book in the description below. Check out my book on Webtoon, y'all. Check it out. I'm 5 chapters in. I'm gonna be working on chapter 6 today. Check it out. Leave some feedback. Leave some constructive criticism because I need it. I'm a beginner. I'm a new time author, new time writer. All right. So I need some help every now and then. I like criticism. I like people to come in and be all like, nah, that sentence structure don't kind of flow well. Maybe you need to do it like this. Look, I don't mind that. Go ahead and check it out. I'm gonna leave it in the description. It's called Lies Behind the Light. I know, such a cool title. Don't mind me, y'all. Don't mind me. But yeah, go ahead and check that out, y'all. Once you got your intentions in that you want to flow today, what you want to work on today, what you want to be like today, hone it in, harness it, so you can materialize it. And once you guys are ready, if your eyes were closed, you can go ahead and open them. We're going to take a deep breath in, draw our legs into our chest, just hug them in. We're going to roll to our sides. And we're going to use our hands to sit up. Whew. That was good. That was great. I'm feeling energized. I'm feeling pumped. And I'm feeling creative. I'm feeling like I am ready to do some creative activities right now. I hope you guys are ready to do whatever intentions you put your mind to. I hope you guys are in that mood to do that. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling great. I enjoyed this practice most definitely. Yes, yes, I'm feeling good. I'm glad you're feeling good too, Mom. I'm glad you're feeling good too. I hope you guys should catch you tomorrow for tomorrow's yoga practice. We might be doing some power flow, might be doing some flexibility. Who knows? We'll just have to see tomorrow. But like, subscribe, comment, all that. Share some love, send some love. You can follow me on all social media platforms at Ethereal Eve and at Divine Aqua. So I hope to see you guys tomorrow. And peace and love to everybody. Enjoy your day. Enjoy your night. Enjoy every